Brothers, sisters, collectors, and friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Backcountry Toys. This is the first video. I'm going to be documenting my lifelong collection of die-cast vehicles, and this is the first one, 34 Ford. I started collecting, I was born in the early 70s, so about 77, so I missed the red lines, thank God, or else I'd be ultra broke. But we got black walls. That's where we start at in my personal collection. I've got tens of thousands of die-cast to review, model car kits, slot car tracks, all that good stuff. Got my handy dandy Tomar's price guides. Those are very informational. And we've got a carded one here from the Speed Gleamer series. Still got the price tag on it. I always think it's cool when they got the original price tag still on them, on the 3-34. And we're going to start off with the first one. This came out in 1980, and this is the High Raker. This one I had since I was a child. Got a little flea bite on the door there, but overall survived thousands of miles of play wear. Got the High Raker base, Hong Kong base. I always thought the High Rakers were neat, especially when they came with rear riders and High Rakers. Such a cool combo. This one's got a Malaysia base. I believe it's come out in 1983. And this one had a mark on the roof since I opened it. Right after I opened it, I noticed that, but it is what it is. And then we got the black 34. And this one is the last High Raker that I have. And after this, we got the ZZ Top. That's always the collectible one with all small wheels. And they eliminated the High Raker portion at this point. Then I did the High Rakers, I believe, from 83 to 86. And most of my collection is loose from 77-ish till about 1991. That's when I started driving and met girls, things like that, you know. So the Hot Wheels collecting kind of went on hiatus till 1995 when everybody started going bonkers again for collecting Hot Wheels. And this one here, we got the Red Flames classic hot rod look. These ones, they look like the exact same car, but there's a slight difference. There's a variation. This one has, let's drop the camera there. Like I said, this is my first video, so we'll get better as we go, I believe. This one's got small front wheels and medium rear wheels. And this one here has all small wheels and a little bit of play wear to it. I think I bought that one at a garage flea market or something. Most of my cars from my childhood were kept in pretty pristine condition. Then we got the blue one with the black fenders, another cool look, two-tone look. And same here with this version. We got the medium wheels on one and all small wheels on the other. Otherwise, the exact same car overall. And oddly enough, this casting here with the 34 had 3 different castings. And I'll explain here in a little bit the differences. I'm not 100% expert on these, but I've been around it for a long time, and I probably forgot more about Hot Wheels variations than I used to, than most people would ever know. We've got a purple version, which is totally 90s, late 80s, really 90s, when they had the pastel colors and all the street rods and hot rods, stuff like that. Another one here, white with pink. You got the pink chrome engine. And we've got this is from the Ford 5-pack. Weird paint scheme, but definitely unique to the 5-pack as far as I know. We've got the Cal Customs, which has real riders, rubber tires also. And they came with these little sticker kits, and they were pretty cool, a little bit more detail. And same base, like I said, rubber tires, Malaysia base. And then we go to the mainline 7-spokes. This is when the 5 spokes were getting phased out, and Mattel come out with a bunch of different styles of wheels, which is pretty cool. And we've got a treasure hunt here. I believe this was a 1998 treasure hunt. Orange, really slick looking car. My dad had a 34 Chevy 3-window when I was growing up. That was about the same color orange. I thought that was the coolest car on the planet, still do. And that's why this casting was one of the special ones when I was a real little kid. We got the classic Hot Wheels blue with the Hot Wheels logo on it, 5-spoke. And we got a tri-blade with an American kind of theme to it, paint scheme. Green one with 5 spokes. And we've got one with a little bit upgraded wheels from the standard issue mainlines. This one come from some kind of set. I believe it's got the Indy 5 spokes, I think they're called. Black painted base. It says editor's choice on the back. Painted taillights, painted grille, which is more than just the average mainline car. They usually just had the chrome grille, no detail, no tampos on them. And we've got another one with Indy 5 spoke wheels. This is a cool car here. Just a plain red street rod. No tampos. Nice car. I think they're rubber tires. Yeah, got rubber tires on it. This one here I think has plastic. Yeah, that's got plastic, but still the... Oh no, this one doesn't have Indy 5 spokes. This has got some almost Craig Keystone looking wheels. This is definitely an upgrade. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments where this one would come from. I don't remember where I got that, but it's definitely got a little more than a mainline car with them cool looking wheels. Then we've got the cop rod, which has rubber tires and it has white walls. That was a cool set, the cop rods and the fire rods. Cop rods were the police car ones, obviously. And we've got a mainline with tri-spokes. I believe this is the mainline. Another mainline 5, the pinstripe power steers. I believe this was from 5-spoke wheels. And a mainline with tri-spoke wheels. And a little special one I'd throw in here. This was a cool one. Really cool detail. 34 Ford Cabriolet. If I get my fingers out of the way. Has rubber tires. Got some real nice proportions and exhaust painted up above and beyond the regular. Got the grill painted in the middle there. Grill strikes, really cool proportions in this one. I always thought the regular car with the body was, I always thought it was a little too tall, but then again, it is a dollar toy, so it came out perfect. But on my theory of the different castings for these cars, and they all look the same. You know, all the coupes look the same at first glance, but and I'm weird about differences and variations and castings, stuff like that, you know. This one here, the first ones had one rivet, if I can get that to focus there, and then the back was held on by the back bumper with a tab, and at some point they changed it. This one still has 90s, still has that rivet, and then let me grab one here that has the okay. Then at one point they changed them to with 2 rivets, so they eliminated that tab where the back bumper holds it on. But otherwise, pretty much the exact same looking casting, which you couldn't tell, you know, at first glance about the differences. There's another riveted one. Rivets, 2 rivets, 2 rivets, 2 rivets, and then the Cal Customs, I think, was the first or last one. Yeah, last one with that tab behind the bumper holding it on instead of having 2 rivets. A couple differences for you serious collectors out there. And then this particular one here is the only one out of all these 3-window 34 coupes that has a different size back window. And you tell it kind of goes down a little further in the casting, and it's taller and narrower than the other than all these other ones. So out of all these different castings, I have variations of the 34 3-window. That's the only one that I noticed has a different shape to the rear window. And but other than that, I mean, it's pretty much exact same proportions and everything. I mean, the same hood scoop coming out as the rest of them. Windshield might be a little shorter too. So slightly different casting for some reason. And different wheels, but yeah, one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheels. And I've got, like I said, thousands and thousands to review on the review table here. I'm gonna give a shout out to the YouTube channel WTFFOR. I've been binging his videos for a while now. He's got a great collection, and I like the way he presents his stuff, and that's what I'm going to kind of model mine after. And this is the 34 Ford Coupe diecast review from 1980 until pretty much current. And I've got rooms full of Hot Wheels to go through. This is just one room. Model cars over there, a box of those. And you have marker machines in there. All kinds of different toys from the 70s to the 90s mainly. So stay tuned and check out my videos. Hit like and subscribe and all that good stuff everybody says if you're into die-cast cars and collections and variations and all that good stuff. And like I said, if there's anything that you guys noticed in these castings here that are different, or years, things I might not have picked up on, let me know. Thanks.